Welcome back to yet another edition of Sports Jazz. My name is Isaac. I have the full panel today in the building. I have guitar with me. Josh, as usual, is in the building. And we have a lot. I don't know where we should start from. Unfortunately, I hate to start with Manchester United, but there's nothing to do as they're still dominating the transfer news.
There's no crime in that.
It's Manchester United fans.
I know. Well, anyway, once again, guys, yeah, thank you, our subscribers. Please keep subscribing. Sports Jazz, Isaac, Josh, and Guitar in the building. So, going right away into the transfer news for Manchester United, we still have Zubimendi and Ugarte still in talks. Nothing concrete anymore, guys. I thought at least Ugarte would have been closed. That's what I thought, but it seems there's still a lot of complication going on. And Josh, what do you think is stalling Ugate's transfer from happening?
I saw reports earlier today about Zubimendi, but you know, media reports in the silly season be like that. But they were ruling out any move away from Real Sociedad to Manchester United. Okay. But sometimes that is done, and it turns out to be another thing. The Ugarte,
the room unless it's denied.
Yeah. The Ugarte transfer to Man United has stalled because of the demand from PSG for Man United to pay 59 million pounds for the services of Manuel Ugarte. Man United is reluctant to pay that kind of money for the midfielder, and much as they need to create space to add a midfielder, it is believed by some reports that they need to maybe offload Casemiro and Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay only because he's one of those players in our midfield who can fetch in some money for the club. So we fund the transaction for Manuel Ugarte, but studying what Ineos is doing and what Ineos has done so far, I don't see a situation where they pay 59 million pounds for Ugarte. They will have to negotiate down. If they don't negotiate down, there are other options available for United, so they'll just move on to other options.
Okay. Well, now that you've mentioned options, let me ask you, what other options or what other alternatives would United likely be going in for besides Zubimendi or Ugarte, in case any of those don't click through? And by the way, also on McTominay, I think I read somewhere Eric Ten Hag saying McTominay is a very, very important player for the squad. I think he meant to say squad player, but he cornered around. And he was off the books or off the market. He's not. He's untouchable, at least for this season.
Yes, Josh, he says. Eric Ten Hag says that he's interested in keeping McTominay at the club. He says he's a player who scored double figures last season, and he can add something to United and its success this season. So he's not willing to let him go. But I only mentioned him because he's just one of the players from United who can attract a sound transfer fee. They can you can maybe get 25 million pounds from him, 20 to 25 million pounds from him, which is not the case for, say, Eriksen and the rest.
Eriksen
and I think managers have to say that he's not the manager is not in direct links in terms of transfers or decision making. I think for me, it's also to what Josh is alluding to. It prompts up the price of the player. I mean, he has said this before for other players, and I remember when Cristiano Ronaldo was there and kept on emphasizing how he's integral or part of of his plans, but
only to find out he's leaving.
Yeah, he wasn't really part of the plans. So he has learned from not learned, but he has appreciated the backlash that perhaps he might have unfairly got from the Jadon Sancho's saga. So
Mm.
his duty is maybe to keep the players have harmony within the squad. But if because Fulham has come knocking on the door, I think there are also other clubs interested, and I believe Scott McTominay would be a good signing for some games. I don't believe he's not a good player. He's just not the right fit for the kind of play that Eric Ten Hag would want to have. So obviously, with other rules, I agree with Josh. They have to do some selling of players like Casemiro. While
I think
Casemiro is
Casemiro needs to go, honestly.
yeah, because not just because he's not good, but
The wages.
it's the wages. The wage bill is quite a lot, and
Mm.
it would help to bring in, some because I think he's on 350,000 or 300 something. That would pay two players. So for me, I think not just that, but it would also help in terms of meeting their financial fair play rules
Mm.
quota.
Yes.
So
Sorry, to
Yeah.
answer your
mm,
question on the
mm,
options available for Man United. Man United, you said apart from Ugarte and Zubimendi, if those fell through, who would be available? There's Richard Rios, who is a very interesting defensive midfielder that United was interested in.
Mm.
Um, there's Yusuf Fofana. Yusuf Fofana, the player from the midfielder from Monaco, who was at the Euros and played for France as a big part player. He's a
Yeah.
box to box midfielder. He has the energy to go up and down.
Mm.
His defensive qualities are more than his offensive qualities. So, yeah, he's one of the players maybe they can look at, but I wouldn't say he would be your first target.
first choice. Mm.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, yeah, moving on very fast. That was Ugarte and Zubimendi deal. Why it's taking so long, and who would be the replacements if any of the two do not, or if United fails to get any of the players.